We determine one thing only within our walk of life: the way we see ourselves and the energies we allow in. You cannot expect to receive goodness coming into your world while you hold yourself in a low worth state. If you want people to treat you of high worth, you need to see yourself as high worth first. This is the importance of leveling yourself up, of being able to truly look at yourself and start asking yourself, why do I step the way I do? Why do I allow myself to be treated in ways that aren't satisfying for me? This is the starting point of reshaping your world outside of you. You need to know that you deserve better. It has to be a knowing within you, because love does not hurt. And I want to make this very clear. Love nourishes. It promotes the growth within you. It feeds your soul to level up consistently. Love does not take from you. It is like growing a garden. When a garden is deprived, it's going to dry out. It needs those nutrients to thrive. This is the same as our soul. When you've grown into a life where you've been made to feel unworthy, or the people around you who raised you felt unworthy within themselves, this taints your whole foundation of how you see yourself. This is not to put blame on anybody. I never mean it from this place at all, because they are victims of their upbringing as well. That conditioning of the human mind that happens so naturally. This is why it's important to see beyond the limitations of the environments you have grown in. Where it all shifts is when you can go back and not have blame for anybody. The blame has to go, because while you are blaming, you are investing energy outside of you. You cannot shift through the heavier cycles while you hold grudges on people, on situations, on circumstances. It keeps you stagnant and frozen within the lower frequencies, because you are constantly focused on a lower frequency. How you break away and protect yourself is by leveling yourself up. You have to make the choice to step differently and step it up for yourself, to have that better life, to invite in those newer energies, to allow yourself to ascend into a higher energy. You need to close out heavy energies from your world. You need to be particular, even if it's the hardest steps for you to make. You need to make that decision and lock it down, because when you step it up truly, that is when the energy cords are cut. It becomes a repellent to your soul. When you truly allow yourself to step into the higher energies, anything that sits lower than the frequency you are at, it will be a hard no. You will not let people come into your world that are going to bring in the chaos and the manipulations that are meant to hold you back and keep you weighed down and keep you stagnant within your growth, in your bettering of self. You first need to understand how your foundation was structured in your earlier years, because this is what sets you up to see your value as you walk your steps through life. What were the people like when you were a child? Whoever was in your environment and who impacted your world the most, these are the people that build up our core foundation. We watch them, we study them, we absorb like sponges behaviors of the people around us. How they valued themselves and what they accepted within their world becomes what you accept in your world. And how we can transition out of those stuck energies is by taking time to yourself and get really raw with your deepest truths about what it is you wish to experience within your life's journey. I'm a big believer in journaling, because when we write, we get it out of us and we can see it as plain as day right in front of us. It releases a lot of pent-up energies. So however you can document it, even speak it in a personal voice message to yourself about your inner truths, those things that aren't fulfilling for you in your world, speak it out, write it out, and listen to yourself or read it back to yourself. And these moments that you do things like that, they help you see a clearer path on what you do want, even if you're not even sure. Start with something that would make you feel good, something that you've been curious about. These are the things that I did for myself, and that really, they reshaped everything for me. I get real and raw with myself. I withdraw from everything outside of me and go within, separating myself from all the energies around me, so I can determine how every single particular thing that comes into my world makes me feel, How does it affect me? What is it actually generating within me? What's that response, that systematic response that it gives toward my physical body? It very quickly gives me the clarity on how I am going to step. It is such a blessing to be able to feel light, to feel good in self, and not feel like there's a dark cloud hanging over your head with every step you take. I wish this for you. Even if I don't know you, it doesn't matter. To all the souls out there, even the ones that come out with the ugliness, the heaviness, the ones that come out and put the judgment and ridiculous negativity out onto others, I wish that for you too. Because when you grow, I grow. You are a piece of me as much as I am of you. If I trigger you, there is something in you that you are feeling flawed within yourself. That is on you, and that is your lessons in your walk of life. But I still wish you well, because that is who I am, and that is what life has taught me. Choose yourself, keep stepping forward, and I promise you, when situations and opportunities present to you, you'll feel it move through your whole being when it is of light energy.